Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. You can call it almost a movie, but it is a short movie because it is shorter than 1 hour long. So, yeah. So, as you guys read from the title, the name of this movie is What If Naruto Became a Legend of Elemental Nations? It is from the clan warring era, so yeah, it's a complete different concept. I hope you enjoy this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And happy birthday to those whose birthday is today, and I apologize for not making your, suggestions and all. I apologize, Anime Boy 666, for not making your idea for 2 months. A lot of you have been, telling me that I haven't made their ideas in many days or months. It's just that, I'm lazy, and yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff. I have been going through some issues lately because of the depression and thing that is going on. I don't know how to face it yet, but I just want to come out clean now. Okay, that is what I've been going through, and I hope you understand that I need some time, and yeah, to deal with my mental health first, and then towards this whole stuff. It's not that bad. It's just the first stage of it, I guess. That is what the doctor said, I guess. So I hope that this doesn't bother you, because it is not. I'm just generally trying to enjoy my life and, be happy more. Because there was a period of my life in previous months that I was going through some bad time. And now that it is over, I'm finally recovering and healing. And to those who have this, I know how it feels, man. You just want to end it all, and at some point, you just want to stop. But get some help, man. It really helps. I did. Even though it was the first aid, I did. And I sure am quite grateful that I did. And aside from that, enough of this gloomy stuff. Let's move on to the fun part, the story, as well as the part about No Nut November. I forgot about that, and I uploaded that, Naruto Seduction Art story yesterday, the movie. Some of you guys reminded me again, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot. No Nut November. Please go all hard out there and have fun in general. And try to stay away from the orange and black, because I sure as hell will at all cost. As before continuing this, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our story today. Our story begins in the era of clan wars, as we see a person's flashbacks, war, invasion, destruction, and his house burning down, his parents dying inside along the fire, telling him to escape far away from him, seeing a bandit named Scar, who had a used scar over his eye, who was a brute who murdered his whole village, his family, ending his peaceful life at the age of 5. As the 5-year-old child ran away as fast as his little feet could carry, and suddenly he was grabbed and lifted up into the air, as the brute then smirked at him. "You think you could get away from Scar, little one?" As a used sword was thrusted straight through his stomach, throwing him on the ground and leaving. As his vision started to blur, end of the flashback. As he saw, before his vision faded away, the criminal known as Scar, the biggest criminal of this whole nation, walking away, laughing of his new triumph and victory. As suddenly, the person who was having this flashback shot back up to the bed and screamed in pain. "Oh, that hurts." "Hey, lay down, you idiot. You're gonna open the wounds," said a voice, which was gruff, but it was childish, as the kid looked up to the kid, who had black hair and pale skin and black eyes. "Jeez, Madara, he's injured. At least be nice," said another one. He had a bowl cut and brown hair with brown eyes and a bit of tan skin. "Nice to meet you. My name is Hashirama, and this is Madara. We found you in the woods nearby. You were badly injured, so we got some help from my cousin Mito." As A red-headed girl with two buns arrived there. You still owe me a lot of ramen, Hachirama, and this just adds another bowl. I will pay you back, Mito-chan. Thank you for helping me. Where is this place? We're nearby our camp. Madara is quite far away from here, but it is okay. You see, there's peace talk happening between us and his village. As Hashirama saying this was slapped in the back of his head by Madara. Just go ahead and tell everyone about this, you idiot. My mistake again. As suddenly, two figures entered, who looked like a year younger than them. 4-year-old children, but they looked like they were elders. Izuna Uchiha and Tobirama Senju. So you have awoken. What is your purpose of being here, and why was you injured? Asked Izuna and Tobirama. Stop copying me, said both of them. What? Copying you? Izuna said. I am the one who found him first and saw him first. No, it was my brother, said Tobirama. Yeah, whatever. So I'm the one who's going to ask the question here. Yeah, like that will happen, Uchiha. Just calm down, my head is hurting, said the figure. What do you want to ask? Well, how did you get here and why were you injured? My village was invaded by Scar, as their eyes were. You mean the Scar? The legend? He's not a legend. If anything, he's just a brute who kills for fun. I will get my revenge on him. Oh, what did he do? He burned down my house alongside my family. And he laughed alongside his goons. While I just watched in horror, burning them, seeing them burn, and their screams. And when he saw me, I escaped, as my parents just stopped screaming and told me to run. While they were dying and in pain. I couldn't do anything, so I ran. And he caught up to me, and you mean he was the one who, said Hashirama. Yes, he was the one. And suddenly two elders came in, Batsuma and Tajima. So tell us, why was that bandit attacking your camp then? It was a village. What was the name of that village? Honashiko village. It was nearby. Ah, I have been to that place. It's a shame that it got destroyed. But we do not mess with Scar. He is quite a strong being, and not only that, he has a lot of followers out there with this little bit of gang. So we avoid conflict with them at all cost. But if you are, good enough, we will take you in. It has been decided by the council, because we can't just let a child like you wander around here and die on your own. You'll be taught, and when you're ready, you'll be allowed to leave. What? Seriously, Dad? Said Hashirama. Yes, Hashirama, it is decided. Thank you. Thank you for this. What is your name, kid? You haven't told us that. Or, I suppose, the children yet. Naruto. Naruto Namikaze, said the kid, who had blonde hair and blue eye, as a single eye was open while the other one was bandaged up. Unknown to everyone, even to him, it was the beginning of the legend of the elemental nations. After that, we have a time skip. Time skip to many years when they reached at the age of 14. At that time and era, 14 years of age demanded a lot of experience and technique, and the four of them had it. Tobirama, Izuna, Hashirama, as well as Madara. It was Mito and Naruto who had tried hard to catch up to them, and somehow were able to just manage by. As Naruto, with the help of Mito, who has taken a liking to sealing process, was able to develop the Harishin no Jutsu, and was able to use 2 kunais with markings to get from one place to another in the yellow flash. That was all his enemies saw. But there were thunder alongside it, so they called him the Blonde Thundering Flash. It was his name, and such was the technique's name, Flying Raijin. As after that, there were other techniques that he developed as well. such as the Rasengan and the Chidori, having the both three chakra natures: lightning, wind, and water. Complete opposites and unique chakra nature with him. As at the age of 14 now, we see the group of 6 friends just standing there. "Geez, what took you so long, Naruto?" said Madara. "Geez, I'm not strong as you guys. You have been training far before me. It'll take time for me to catch up." "Yeah, all you do is just complain," said Izuna. "Shut up, Izuna." "Yeah, whatever. So what are we doing here again?" Naruto asked. "Well, Naruto, this is a cave in which a huge Biju resides," said Hashirama. "Our mission is to capture him." "Why?" "Well, for one, we want to test out our strengths, and second, we need a Biju if we want to start our, village and all. It'll be a symbol of power. You do know that this will just cause other people to start capturing them as well. Some of them are, quite bloodthirsty, but many of them are sentient beings. We just should let them rest as they are, and avoid them altogether, and avoid making them our enemy." Tobirama thought. "It is quite logical what you said. Then how you suppose when we are under attack we trample our enemy if it gets too hot?" "How about we train?" As they all face faulted. "What? What did I say wrong?" "Well, that was quite the obvious notion right there, you idiot," said Madara. "What do you think we have been doing? And that Scar guy is out there. He still is getting stronger. You forgot? And not only that, his gang is growing over time. He has captured one of the sides of the elemental nation, naming it as his own village, the Demon Gakure. We have to defeat them at all cost. Yeah, we have to." "So, have you thought of a name yet about the village?" Konoha Gakure no Sato. "Ah, village hidden in the leaves. Quite a nice name for a village and a place to stay in. So, are you gonna help us or not?" "How about this? You all stay here and let me talk first." "What do you mean by that?" All of them said with a quirked eyebrow. "I mean, I am going to convince him in a civil way if he would like to join us or not. I mean, if you are going to just barge in and attack, first thing we should do is just to be civil, right? He's a goddamn Biju. Are you out of your goddamn mind? He will kill you." "Yeah, but he won't harm you. Besides, everyone I know is dead. My parents, I don't have no home, and I'm pretty much alone, an orphan. So I hardly think that anyone will miss me." "Stop selling yourself short, Naruto," said Mito, with a look of hurt in her eyes. As Naruto just chuckled. "What? I'm just stating the facts. But I have you guys, and I doubt that you will cry so much. Tobirama over there is a stoic pompous ass, and so is Izuna. And as for you two, well, I don't know. You are weird in your own way." "I'm not weird," said Madara. "See? Weird. Damn it. And you, Mito-chan? Yeah, I guess you can say that. I doubt you'll shed some tears and all. Well, I'll be going then. See you guys on the other side." As Naruto went inside the dark cave. They all sighed. "He really is an idiot." Madara said, "Yup. He doesn't know how many people here actually like him. Heck, even Dad like him," said Hashirama. "Same with mine. He says the child is a prodigy, much like us, but he's learning at his own pace. Maybe because he wasn't taught to weaken his chakra, as well as the taijutsus that we have. But he's learning and absorbing like a sponge. And he has a tendency to sell himself short, which is quite bad enough already." "You're right, Nissan," said Tobirama. "That is an idiot right there. Let's just hope he's okay, stop bickering," said Izuna, as Mito and everyone nodded and stayed quiet and in active positions, so if they had to help him, they will. As you go inside to see that Naruto was now deep inside the cave, as he then saw suddenly some fire without any support lit up in the air, and deep down there was a place where many Bijus were, except for Shikaku, the One-Tails. Wait, there are many Bijus here, Naruto thought out loud. Shit, Naruto thought in his mind now, because he just said that out loud, and almost all the Bijus were awoken. As Kyuubi looked at Naruto, as his two blood-red eyes widened and then narrowed. What are you doing here, human? I just wanted to, have a talk. We are not up to talk. Now leave. Please, we need your help. And why do you think we will help you? Well, we want to create a village, and there is a human out there. His name is Kar. He has created his own village, Demon Gakure. So, he's an evil man. He destroyed my village and family, and so have others. So you want revenge? I want revenge, but I don't need your power. Good, because I wasn't going to lend it. That is okay, but I need your help to protect our village, if you can. And why do you think we will? Any one of you will be fine. I mean, as long as you can, support us. And what will we get in return? What guys do you want? What do you want, guys? I don't know. So you came here barging in on our home and tell us that you want our help, and in return you prepared nothing? I did not knew. How about this then? You be our servant. Is that alright? As Naruto thought for a bit. Alright. If it means you can protect our village, I'll be fine with that. I promise you guys, if you protect my village, or soon to be village, as long as there is a single breath in my body, I will be your servant, and do as you wish. Good. It has been decided then. And hence came forth the village known as Konohagakure Nasato, prepared by some children. No, the legends that were about to be born. And soon after that, Hashirama discovered his senjutsu, as well as his abilities to use the wood release and so on. And he proposed to Mito's older sister as well. As Naruto was surprised by that, he thought that Mito was the one who was going to marry Hashirama. But it turns out it was the other way around, and Mito has already chosen her partner, him. And he was surprised by this, as Madara then smirked. This idiot didn't know about this. As time went by and celebrations were happening, while Madara was walking home with Naruto, a creature appeared, and he called for Madara and talked to him private. Naruto listened in, and the conversation shook him to the core. He was asking Madara to betray the village and to start a war with the village, in all hopes of achieving inner peace and true peace that they all desired. Madara was looking in deep thought, having the supreme power of the 9 Bijus at his disposal, and becoming a god to prevent wars from happening. It was a tempting offer, all right, as after he turned around, it was Naruto was standing there. You don't really want to do this, right? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know, Madara? This is what we worked hard for. But that was a tempting offer. Inner peace and power. You just want the power, don't you? No, I don't want that power. I just want peace. I want Izuna and everyone to live in peace. I don't want the future Uchihas to have to shed blood because they want to survive. Same could be said for Senjus. You know that, right? How would you know? You're right. How would I know? I'm an orphan, right? Who lost his family and found a family in you guys, and I will be damned if I let anything happen to you, both of you. I'd rather die than let that happen. Alright, I won't. Unknown to Naruto, Madara has already made up his mind, or somewhat at least, and he took his father's eyes as his father passed away, and had the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan now. As with the help of that, he got and captured the Kyuubi under his Genjutsu. As after capturing the Kyuubi, he turned towards Konohagakure Nasato, marching straight towards that place. Thanks to Mito and Naruto's seal, Biji was not able to harm the said village, but Naruto and Hashirama arrived there. What is the meaning of this, Madara? Said Hashirama. You idiot! You really listened to that being's words? Yes, I did. I can't let go of this chance. The inner peace. I just want to achieve that. Maybe you can get your revenge this way, Naruto. Maybe your parents can be alive again. No, this is not the right way, Madara. As both of them got so angry, meaning Hashirama and Madara. You are going to betray us for everything we stood? As both of them attacked each other with their ultimate attacks. And Naruto, seeing his two brother figures just outright fighting in front of him, he jumped in between, stopping them with his ultimate wind gust bullet jutsu, sending them flying away from one another. As Naruto was deeply injured by both of the jutsus, by the wood splinter jutsu as well as one from the other side, the electric shuriken jutsu, as Naruto was impaled from both sides as he was heaving a huge amount of blood, as he has burn marks as well from the one side. Naruto! Both of them said, as even though they were fighting each other, they did not want it to, because they were best friends. And Naruto, well, he was their brother, the bond that kept the two together, as he was losing blood fast and had a huge scars on his face as well as his half body. It's alright. As Naruto said these words, heaving through his breath, because it was quite bad for him. No, it's not. It's all my fault. What was I thinking? Yeah, that is goddamn right. Please, stop fighting, both of you. Not like this, okay? Let me go in peace, knowing that you both have put behind the bad blood. We have, said Hashirama, don't we? Yes, we have. Protect this village. It is our home. All of ours. As suddenly, Mito arrived there and looked at Naruto's condition and used all of her healing techniques as a diamond mark appeared on her forehead, as in her whole body, the line spread from the mark, as he was using the 100 healing jutsus and healing the organs inside of Naruto. But Naruto lost too much blood as he was going in and out of consciousness. We have to take him back, feed him those blood pills. But there is still testing, Mito. Are you sure about this? I am goddamn sure. As after that, Naruto was in a comatose state, as he was outside of danger. As Madara was looking down, as his little brother Izuna, was yelling at him, "Are you insane, Nissan? You just gone out there and destroyed the whole thing that Uchiha and father has worked hard for. He wanted to stop this war, and he did, and now you want to start another? I did not mean to do that. I was just thinking that by doing this I will be able to achieve peace. What you were going to do was to walk on a bloody path, Madara," said Hashirama. God damn it, who was that being? It was Zetsu. If he was able to persuade me, I highly doubt he will be able to other people as well, easily. You are right. Oh no, I just remember something terrible. What if he persuades Scar? That damn monster will. He will be hellbent on achieving and becoming a god in his own right. To hell with the peace. As Karma was such a bitch, we go towards the demon village that was on the corner of the elemental nations, as Zetsu has explained everything and the power and the pros and cons of this plan that was to gather the Nine-Tailed Bijus. That is quite a tempting offer there, Zetsu. And I'll be damned to regret not accepting it. So, I will. But if you double-cross me, I'll skin you alive and then feed you your own guts. You'll do as you wish, my lord, but know this, I will not betray you. I have no reason to betray you. Good, because if you do, you know what will happen. As after that, Zetsu disappeared, as one of his subordinates came. My lord, are you sure you want to? You question me? As his neck was sliced off with a single strike. Replace him, someone. Do not question my will. I am the demon, and this is my domain, my village, and soon the whole world will be ours. As they all cheered, as Scar laughed. Time skip. One more month later, we see 16-year-old Naruto Namikaze, waking up. I guess I survived. You damn idiot, you sure did. Who told you to go and do that? Jump in between those two. You don't have that much power. You don't need to remind me that again, but I had to stop them. You know, I see them as my brothers. And you can say the same about Izuna and Tobirama. Well, I see you as a... That's not a blush. What? Let's just forget that, okay? No, I want to hear it. My firecracker, I guess. As she kissed Naruto on the lips. That is true. As before the things could escalate, all of them jumped inside, bursting through the door. Seriously, guys, if you want to, hear stuff, then be more stealthy. Jeez, what is wrong with you all? Hey, Madara. Hey, Hashirama. Hey, said both of them. Why the long faces? Well, turns out Zetsu didn't only persuade me. He persuades Scar as well. The other rising villages have been captured. Who? Naruto asked. He's walking towards Uzashio as we speak. And Iwagakure and Kirigakure are captured by him. Damn it. We can't let him get towards Uzashio at all cost, said Mito. That will not happen, Mito-chan. Let's go, guys. We have to stop them. All of us are going. Tobirama, Izuna, you two will be in charge of the village and last line of defense. But you just got recovered. I don't care. My future wife's house and home and village is on danger. I'll be damned if I'll let it go down the same path as well as fate I did to my village. As after that, Naruto and Hashirama and Madara prepared as if they were going on a war, because they really were. Time skip. We see the three of them dashing as far as they could away from Konoha in the nighttime as they appeared outside of the Uzashio where they saw the leader of the Uzashio clan and the father of Mito and her sister, Kyoki. Greetings, Uzumaki-sama. We are here to aid you. We do not need help, Hashirama, Naruto, and Madara. But we appreciate that. Please, I know what he can do. Let us be outside and you just focus on the sealing process and be prepared of, locking down the village under the seal if it ever happens. I see. So you'll be facing him alone then? Yes. And you think I will let you do that? Think about Mito, at least, son. She'll be devastated. She almost lost you once. You know? Yeah, I know about your little squabble that almost, killed Naruto. And I was honestly disappointed in you, Hashirama. And you, Madara, your father was the one who shook the hand of his father as well as the notion that there should be peace. I am sorry, sir. I just wanted to. There is no way to achieve eternal peace, child. That is just a false truth that we hope to believe in. When there is peace, there will always be war. Those who break this peace and start a new havoc, like this maniac over there that is soon to be attack our village. I will not let that happen. What do you mean by that? Said Madara. You two will remain inside the village. If there is a way to get inside the village from underground, they will need help. And you will be there with your shadow clones. I will be out here with mine. That is a suicidal mission, Naruto, said all of them. Do you think I care? He destroyed my village. I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to save my parents. But here, I can. Even if it means I die, I will kill him. Listen, we talked about this through. There is no right reason for you to take revenge. I know I don't have a say in this, but you have more than any reason to take revenge, and I just don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose another brother again. After he just came back from the mouths of death because of us. You're not will be the reason. And I already told you, just put that behind you too. Because I have. Now go. This is the best line of defense we can have. And soon enough, the army soon marched, but they dispersed, and from within the screams were heard, as Scar was outside alongside his army, as the shadow clones of Naruto invaded, and almost instantly, with the shinobi warriors butchered down, almost hundreds of them. Got you. As Naruto was now standing in front of him. Ah! The lightning flash. You'll die today, Scar. Many has proclaimed that to happen, but it didn't actually. What makes you so special? You remember me? Honaki village, all those years ago? The child you stabbed? Ah, so you were the brat that I let out for die in the woods. I don't know how you were able to survive, but you should have kept hidden. Do not engage with this kid. I'm going to end it the proper way. As all of them then dispersed and went inside to help the village, as the clones went after them. As Naruto dashed as fast as he could towards Scar, as Scar took out his huge spear and dashed towards Naruto. As Naruto then jumped on his spear as he thrust forward, and there was a slash of kunai, as his eye, which had a huge scar, was now almost forever gone. As he gripped his eye, blood leaking out of it. You damn idiot. So this is what it feels like to have pain coursing through your body. I forgot this feeling altogether for a long time. I gotta give you that, kid. You were able to make me feel, and you have just honored yourself to be dying at my hands. Like that'll ever happen. I won't let that happen. As Naruto disappeared, and with a Rasengan in his hand, he appeared behind him, and in his backbone, a huge Rasengan was smashed, sending him flying away, almost having his backbone cracked. God damn it, that hurt. I give you that, kid. That one was a nice move, but it's my turn. As that figure turned into a mud clone, as from behind another spear slammed through Naruto, cutting through his guts, as Naruto poofed into a shadow clone as well. As from ground Naruto appeared, cutting both of his muscles that connected his feet to his knees, as he fell down without the support on his feet, as he ground in pain. As suddenly a shadow clone of his appeared from the side and slammed down inside, but Naruto sidestepped as one of his own legs were cut off. Damn it! As then Scar saw that he was losing on a bad end, and saw that his whole army was butchered down. I will remember your name, Lightning Flash. I will remember you, and you will die at my hands sooner or later. Like I will let that happen. Chidori. Stream. As Naruto threw a Chidori in the air. Time to use my ultimate jutsu. What? As Naruto then formed a huge amount of clouds on the above sky. See this? This is where you die. Lightning style. Forbidden arts. Kirin. As a huge dragon was formed. As the whole life of Scar flashed straight in front of him. As it straight went down on him, burning him down to the crisp and destroying everything there within the radius of it. As Naruto thought that he too was caught in it, so he closed his eyes. But when he opened them, nothing happened. He saw that he was surrounded by a blue energy of some sort, almost like a fist. It was the Susanoo. Madara was able to save him. God damn it, I told you to never use that technique. I'm sorry, I had to. So the Scar is gone now. I doubt it. I think that he won't go down that easily. I have to go to the demon village, Naruto said, as he took a step forward and fell down. As he was injured badly, the punches, the kicks that he received has broken his ribs and bruised him badly and punctured one of his lungs. You're injured badly. Quick, help the boy, said the Uzumaki's leader, as the kid was brought in and healed, as Naruto was resting there. As the Uzumaki leader walked in. Thank you for saving our village, Naruto. But more than that, thank you for protecting yourself. What do you mean by that? Because I'll be damned if something, happens to me though, because of this. and I'll blame you and curse you for all life and prepare a seal to revive you just to beat the shit out of you. Knowing you, Uzumaki-sama, you might have just done that. Oh, you better believe, boy, I would have. You're just lucky that I didn't. Yep, I am, I guess. So, what now, guys? We go back to the village. That's it. No, we have to check the demon country. There's nothing to worry about. And besides, it seems as if young Hiruzen wants to see you again. You see, he alongside Danzo, Koharu, and Homura wants to be your apprentice. What? But I thought that you were the one who were going to train them. I thought the same, but they wanted to be trained by you. As after that, Naruto chuckled. Fine, I guess. I'll train them. And soon after that, the person who survived from the Scars gang and the demon village who disbanded, as the five elemental nation rose again once more, spread out, that Naruto Namikaze, the Thunder Flash, was the one person who did this, as the other Kages were surprised by this and thought of him with respect because he was the one who liberated their villages, as Konoha has earned 2 allies of lifetime, Iwagakure as well as Kirigakure. As Naruto returned back, as the whole Konoha village cheered for him because of hearing what he has done, killing those tyrants, because that tyrant has murdered someone at least of that village. As after that, Mito hugged Naruto and time passed, as Naruto has grown quite old now. He was almost 35 years of age and was held the title, the greatest prodigy to be ever walking on the planet, while Hashirama had the mentality of the god of shinobi, while Madara had the title of god of war, as these three were the legends in the elemental nations and the strongest fighters at the time, as currently they were having meetings with other Kages at the Kage Summit with their apprentices, as Hiruzen was brought there alongside with Danzo with them. So tell me, before we go inside, said Naruto to his students, what have you learned? We have learned that we should not head straight in and must focus. And when we are engaging in a battle, we must be calculative and try to not give any leverage to the enemy, said Danzo. Good. But that is not all, Danzo. As Danzo nodded, forgive me, Sensei. It's not about that, child. You have to keep your head straight and keep your emotions in check. It is right, but you should not keep them so much in check that you forget that you have emotions. People need emotions. Everyone does, Danzo. Never forget that. I will try to remember that. I promise, Sensei. As after that, some more time passed, while Zetsu on the other side was quite pissed off. I guess I'll just have to wait and see if I can kill him. Isn't that right? Yes, it is perfect. I will do that. As Black and White Zetsu were yelling at each other, while the other Otsuzukis approached him. They were none other than Ishiki, Momoshiki, and Kishiki. There you have been hiding, Zetsu. My lord, what are you doing here? We have heard the distress signal, and we knew where you were. We are here to free Kaguya and take back what is ours. Thank you, my lord. What is needed of freeing Mother, then? But Mother told me that we needed Bijus. That we do, but not as you think, child. We need her first. How is that possible? Well, that is simple. We will free her. As the three of them went on the moon and broke Kaguya free from her seal. Now that we have you here, we can easily do this. No, I'll be the one who will be doing this alone. By the way, thank you for freeing me. As Kaguya then turned them into chakra fruit, eating them as whole and gaining more power and a mysterious look. Perfect. With this, the Otsutsuki clan ends. And not only that, now is my time to have my revenge on the humans. As she came down, suddenly, erupting a huge chaos, she landed near where the 5 Kages were. As Naruto then said, what is happening? I'll go and check. You all remain here, as all of them nodded, because the others were quite not good at what they are doing. As Naruto dashed outside to see a huge woman figure that was terrorizing and absorbing humans' chakra, turning them into husks. As Naruto, after seeing this, his mouth gaped wide. I have to stop this, at all cost, as Naruto dashed towards her, as he was able to put a scratch on her as well. As Madara Hashirama jumped in alongside with the other Kages. Don't you think, Namikaze, for a moment that we will let you get all the glory again? You took down the scar on your own, but this? No. Who are you, lady? My name is Kaguya Otsutsuki, the one known as Rabbit Goddess, the mother of the Sage of the Sixth Path, or as you people like to call him. He was the one who sealed me away, because I want to take back what is mine. What is yours? The chakra. As everyone's eyes widen, we have to stop her at all cost. As Naruto and the five Kages fought to the dying breath. Naruto at the end, who had a kunai at Uchiha Kagure, teleported all of them away, while he himself was captured. Damn it! Sensei is captured, we have to save him, said Danzo. Calm down, Danzo. Sensei always have a plan. He sent us here to alert the others, the other nations. We have to get back. He's in the Iron Country, fighting for all that stands there, and protecting the civilians, alongside the samurai clan. We have to help them at all cost, Madara said to Hashirama. But we have to go back to the villages first. As all of them begrudgingly went back to their villages and gathered their armies to rile them up. All of the five elemental nations that gathered to form a united alliance forces, and hence began the First World War, as the allied forces were against a monster known as Kaguya Otsutsuki, a goddess and a demoness in her own right. When the five Bijus heard of this, they also came out, and were now standing in front of Madara and Hashirama. Even though I hold a grudge against you, Madara, I don't hold a grudge against him. Plus, that child said so himself that he will be our servant, and he has been serving us well until now, by living a happy life, and keeping us a secret. But it seems that he is facing a greater enemy. We are all going to aid him, as they all then combined, as the ultimate nine-tailed Biju was formed. It was a temporary formation, as they all dashed as fast as they could with the mighty Kurama, the speediest Kurama in tow. As when they arrived at the battlefield, they saw that Naruto already had lost one arm, as he was bleeding badly with all those cuts. There was huge scars running down on one of his eye, as he still held one kunai in his hand, as they stopped at his side. I will not stand down, as Naruto lifted his one shaky hand out and formed a huge Rasen shuriken, and suddenly it disappeared. From behind Kaguya it appeared and a huge blast occurred. Now, please, Kurama, as Kurama used his Bijudama to destroy her more, as one everyone attacked, and she was on the losing end now. The war continued on, Naruto not stopping, his blood seeping out. He took chakra pills, soldier pills that were still experimental, and continued on fighting. He knew back home his daughter Tsunade will be waiting for him, but he didn't care. He had to fight for her future. She was about to be born, as Mito was home as well. Be home safe, or I would revive you and beat the shit out of you with your daughter. As the fight continued on and on and on, until they won, as Kaguya Otsutsuki for once again was sealed, but this time around with Zetsu as well, and knowing fully well that the seal will be weakened, Naruto used Hakai Fuyin. What are you doing, Naruto? Said Madara. The seal will be weakened once more when she regains her power. I have to do this. As Naruto then summoned up the Shinigami. Please, in exchange for my soul, seal that damn monster forever. No matter what anyone tries, she will not be able to escape. It is done. As the soul was ripped out of Naruto as he fell to the ground. Protect my child, Tsunade, and Mito, Hashirama, Madara, all of you. We promise. As everyone was sad that a hero has fallen, more than ever was Danzo as well as Hiruzen, both who looked up to him, to the point that they saw him as their brother figure. Now he was gone. Time skip. 1 month later, there was a huge funeral held for Naruto. In the center heart of the all elemental nations, there was a tomb prepared there for him, which was always guarded by all of the villages' combined forces, the allied forces. As the villages continued to grow, albeit some disputes, there was never a war. In his name, a hero who died protecting them. As time passed by, as soon a century passed over, Hiruzen has grown old as the next generation took over. His own students grown up, which were none other than Tsunade Senju, Tsunade Namikaze Uzumaki, as well as Jiraiya, as well as Orochimaru. The three of them became a Sanin in their own right, as he was the only one, alongside with Danzo and his friends, old enough to see this. He'll be proud of them, Sensei. He'll be proud of them. And that is when they found another Namikaze child, or an abandoned child who was blonde and looked like Naruto somewhat. So they named him Minato Namikaze, as per the dying wishes of Mito Uzumaki. He was adopted by her, so his name was Namikaze Uzumaki. And that is when Kushina was brought here as well, from the Uzushiho Gakure, who was still intact. And time passed some more as he and Kushina fell in love, and hearing from Tsunade, they wanted to ask her permission to use the name. Naruto was chosen, and soon Naruto was born as well. And when the Bijus were heard of this, they even met the child and gave him the mark of the three whiskers, meaning the superior Kurama's mark. He has the ability to use those marks as well, as everyone was honored by this. And soon the time passed, and the Konoha crush happened after more than 13 years or so, as the deserted the student of Hiruzen's Harutobi invaded and revived the dead, the three brothers who had died in their own timelines, Madara, Hashirama, and Naruto. Sensei, you damn monster, what have you done? Whoa, why am I here? I thought I was gone. You're not the only one gone. Hashirama? Madara? You're dead? It has been a long time, friend. That is why you see us like this as well. Wow, the look suits you as well. Oi, this is the first thing you say to me after meeting us so, ahead in future? I'm just kidding. Wow, the village sure has grown. Who is that? It's me, Hiruzen Sensei. Oh my god, you have grown older. How have you been, Hiruzen? I've been good. Silence! You are my tools! Who is this? Unfortunately, and begrudgingly, my student who defected the village. Defected? Now we can't let that happen, can we now? Yup, as Naruto slapped seals on all of them and on himself. We'll help you out, as the three legends roam around again on the whole land. As Otogakure was the only one causing war, because Suna didn't want any war to happen, going against their leader's will, honoring their hero of all those years ago, of fighting that monster that could have ended the world. The elders didn't want that, as they all saw the flashes, as well as the two legends. After decapitating Orochimaru once and for all, the Oto ninjas froze, all of them froze, and that is when Naruto came in contact with none other than Tsunade, as she was stumbling down and all was about to be stabbed, as Naruto invaded. Whoa there, are you alright? Yes, as Naruto then looked at her. What's your name? Tsunade. Huh, you kinda remind me of Mito. I also had a daughter who wasn't born, but I named her Tsunade as well. I really wanted to see her. I hope she grew up like you. You don't know she has. You're too kind. I have to save the village, I guess, as after that, the seal had some time limit, so they had to move fast. as Naruto then came in front of a kid who had blonde hair and was wearing orange jumpsuit as he was about to be well crushed by 8 Otonins as Naruto dashed forward and with a single flash defeated them, harming them to the point they were knocked out unconscious. I'm not gonna kill the kids, as Naruto then looked down at the one. Hey, you okay, buddy? Yeah, thanks for saving me, as he guessed. You're Naruto Namikaze. Yes, I am. How do you know? My name is Naruto as well. I'm Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki. Namikaze, huh? Yup. My father was adopted by, your wife. I guess you're my grandfather. Grandpa, huh? Yep, you are my grandpa. Hey, have you seen Tsunade Bachan? Bachan? Yep, she's an old lady now. As suddenly a woman appeared behind Naruto and bonked him on the head. I'm not that old, you brat. Wait, you're Tsunade? Yes, I am Tsunade. It's nice to meet you, father. As the sirens alerted that everyone that war has ended. It's so nice to meet you. As the two others and Naruto gathered at the top of the Hokage monument. As every shinobi was amazed to see the legend himself, the three legends there. As almost all of the elemental nation was gathered, or mainly the figures. As Naruto was the one who took the step forward. It pleases me to know that things we all worked hard for the previous generation has come to fruition. Please, have hope for one another. Avoid going into war at each other, because we know the horrors. We don't want that to befall on the future generation. If not for yourself, please at least think about the future ones. If you kill some child's father, he will come to you for revenge, and in return your child will go for revenge, and the cycle will just continue on and on. Please stop that cycle at all costs. It is up to you. We have long since passed away, and my students has carried the torch for way too long. He needs to retire and move past this torch as well to the younger generation, the future of the shinobis as well as the elemental nations. As they all cheered, as they were filled with determination once more, as one by one Madara and Hashirama said their piece, as Naruto then met with his family, Minato, Kushina, as well as Naruto, his grandchild, as well as Tsunade. I guess it's nice to meet my family, huh? Where is Mito? She passed away. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll see her soon then. Yes, you will, father. As Naruto hugged Tsunade. I'm proud of you, Tsunade. You as well, Minato. You have made me proud. As Naruto started to disappear, it seems my time is up. And you, little Naruto, as Naruto threw his kunai to him. Carry on, my will. The will of your father, and the will of future. Become your own person. Become your own legend. As after that, Naruto, Madara, and Hashirama disappeared once more, as 3 of the smaller statues were prepared for them in Konoha. As now the newer generation knew about the legends themselves after meeting them, they were more than ever so determined. And Naruto, he was the most motivated out of all of them. Time skip, 20 years later, the elemental nations were not villages anymore but cities. And each district was named after the legend, the street was at least, and the statue of them were still there. As we see Boruto and Himawari, both were younger, walking on the streets of the modern Konohagakure, alongside with Naruto's wife, Hinata Hyuga, as Naruto Uzumaki, who was known as the god of shinobi by then, said, "Calm down, children. Hey dad, why does this man look like you, and who is he?" "That is my grandfather, Naruto Namikaze. I was named after him." "Who was he?" "He was a great legend. Why don't we go to the park and I'll tell you the story?" As they all cheered, as Hinata then said, "You know, they've always wanted to listen to about your grandfather's travels, right?" "Yeah, I know. I do too as well. I do too." As he looked at the statue of his grandfather, "You'll be proud of us, all of us, Grandpa." Unknown to him, Naruto did appear, behind him and put a hand on his shoulder and smiled. "Thank you." As hearing these words, Naruto paused and then smiled. Still surprising as ever, huh? As he went towards his family. The peaceful era of the elemental nations were about to begin, thanks to the hard works and hardships of the previous generations. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.